Today we are going to do a little exercise. Lately I get back from a lot of people and that we feel like some anxiety during our day. So it's like we are sitting in the office or we are sitting in our car or we are somewhere, and then there's this sudden feeling of anxiety. Just out of nothing it pops up. My mindfulness bell that goes every 15 minutes to remind myself to be with myself. So when you do experience this feeling of anxiety, it's good to look back. So to look back to the moment that it came up. So what were your thoughts? What were you doing? What was popping up in that moment that you started to have this anxiety? Sorry for my another difficult word. What happened? What came up in your mind? Was it a thought about something, maybe something out of the past? What was popping up? And then, even more important, what did you do with it? Because what I hear a lot is there popped up one thought, more thoughts, like a whole story, like a full story. And then this anxiety starts to rise. So that can be a certain anxiety about driving a car, but it can also be about talking with someone or doing something that you're like afraid of, or something that is not working out yet, like meditation on a daily basis. It can be anything, so see it a little bit more loose than only the car, only the phone, only the thing that you're like postponing. And then when you go back to what you were thinking in that moment, then most of the time you see that you were pushing the thoughts, the stories, the experience, you were pushing it away. Or you were making a different story out of it. It's okay, don't worry. When I just move this away, then everything is fine. Just realize it. That you were moving it away, like pushing it away. Because with the realization of the thoughts before we had this anxiety experience, then we see, hey, we pushed it away because we were making it rational. By it's okay, it will be good, no worries, yeah, or whatever you did. That's the same again. So just realize, I was pushing it away. And the fact that I was pushing it away right now, this anxiety feeling comes back. Maybe even worse, that you don't dare to drive anymore, that you don't dare to talk to the person anymore, or don't dare to take that step that you wanted to take, or that it's not possible for you to start meditating, or like how I say, it can be everything. And that is, just to give you a little bit of explanation, that is because we pushed it away, so we are pushing it in instead of letting it out, and it has to go out. Because when we push everything in, and make it all rational with the mind, this gets like crazy. So realize, okay, I had a thought, I was moving it away, I was making it rational, I was saying, it will be good, or and then this anxiety feeling is still there, it's not suddenly gone. But right now it has the space to get a space. Not because you have to go with the thought or believe the thought or follow the thought, but okay, this feeling is whatever your mind still hangs on it. That's just our mind hanging something on it. Anxiety, okay. And what we can do every time we experience this anxiety, instead of pushing the thoughts away or making them happy or changing them, we can just be with ourselves, and we start to observe the breath by following it. So right now you're breathing and you just follow. You follow the breath going in and out. And when that is a challenge because your mind goes everywhere and your breath is very high in your chest, then you just follow the breath going in and out into your nose. So you feel your nostrils and you feel the air going in and going out. And it doesn't need to be on a certain pace, and you don't need to take your breath down, or you don't have to change it, but just experience it. And you can do this while sitting, while walking, maybe even while talking. You can do this in any moment of your day. You just follow this nostrils by the breath going in and out in your tempo, so you don't have to follow me when I say in and out. And when you do this, also when you want to go in your mind again, you bring your attention towards your nostrils, you feel an immediate change. And when the mind is still very busy, you can also put your feet on the floor, feel your feet, and then you feel that the mind is getting more peaceful. And in the same time, you follow this nostrils and you're observing your breath. And you feel that it regulates the body, it regulates your mind. And maybe then pops up that you have to go and do something, be busy, run again, start running, moving left and right. Just observe the breath going in and going out. And every time you want to start moving, start running, start doing something again because this is too relaxed, you bring it back. It's fine, it's good. You don't have to keep running, keep moving. Just relax. Not by forcing yourself to relax or forcing to sit, but just by experiencing this breath going in and out. And maybe you feel so much tension and so much restlessness and so much anxiety. It's okay. Just observe the breath. Just observe your breath. And maybe you have a little smile coming, popping up, showing up. And you can do this as long as you want. Just continue until the moment that you become more peaceful, become more. I wanted to show my mind, my head to come out of the head. And you can repeat this over and over and over again. It's not a one-time thing, because when you repeat this, this is going to be your automatic. So when there pops something up and you want to go to the mind and you want to push it away, you want to talk it good, you just observe your breath. So repeat this video as much as you want. Share it with everybody who you know. And please share it with everybody who shares a story about anxiety or feeling restless, feeling busy, being busy. So that we can practice this all together and we feel in peace again. We feel relaxed again. We can smile again, and this anxiety doesn't need to become a big thing, or we don't need to sit tensed on our chair, or when we talk, or when we drive, or when we do something. So remind yourself, even when you end the session, to just continue feeling the nostrils, feeling the breath. Share it with everybody around you. And repeat it as much as you want. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here next week again with a new video. Share it with everybody who can use it. And thank you so much for practicing together. Have a nice day.